there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with
to
fire in
today's
their
match.
eyes. This is a day for hope, for
Against
expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Cannavaro driving forwards, chance for a shot! Goal, Milan! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, given away. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the finish! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
More and more pressure on the ball here. That's an imaginative pass. Milan are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's lofted through here. Valverde. And they can counter here.
Turkey clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cannavaro has found the net here, of course.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Chance! He scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
The goal scorer.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Cannavaro.
And we hit half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Milan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Cannavaro. Guardiola. Milan are 2 up early in the second half. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. That is ended up in no man's land. Adams. That's Cannavaro. Cannavaro, very nicely done. And he shoots! And it's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
The goal scorer.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Cannavaro being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Not the most accurate pass. Turns back here, probably the best option. Milan are coasting towards victory. Rijkaard. Cannavaro. Pickford. Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Some really good ball movement. Played out wide. Fernandez. And it's Valverde.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's got the beating of his man. And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Cannavaro reflecting on a stellar performance, and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece.